Hey guys, today we're going to talk about car extended warranties. And should you buy one? Well, my personal opinion is heck no, don't do it. But we're going to have a logical conversation about this so that you don't say, oh, Extreme Life Reviewer is just spewing out stuff without thinking about it. So let's think about it. See this truck right here? Toyota Tundra 2012. Has it given me any problems? No. Except on my first year of ownership, my so-called automatic door locks, when you start speeding up, after I think 15 miles an hour, the doors all automatically lock. Well, that mechanism failed on 2 out of the 4 doors. And then a year later, on my warranty year number 2, and when I say warranty, I mean the Toyota factory warranty, my other 2 doors went bad. So I took it back. Now, the funny thing about this is that those freaking little auto locks were $900 a piece. But they were all covered by the new manufacturer's warranty. Since then, I have had no problems. Bought it brand new 2012. It is now 2020, and I don't recall having to do anything except changing the battery, because in Florida we have to change them every 3 to 5 years. Typically I change mine like every 3 years to avoid getting stranded because of the heat here. But that has nothing to do with anything else. It's like changing brakes. You gotta do it, right? So even though you see all this dirty thing here with 170,000 miles, I haven't done squat to it. So buying a buying a car extended warranty on this would have been a waste of time, because some of them only go up to 50,000 miles, others to 100,000 miles. They double the original new car warranty. So anyway, what is the number one reason why the brand new car dealerships push and push and push? The so-called finance guys, they're working till 9, 10, 11 p.m. at night to close your deal. And yet he takes so much time to freaking push the car warranties, the extended warranties, right? So I did a little research, and look what I found. Bingo! Look at this. Look at this. When they say $2,500 for your home warranty, oh my gosh, if I say home warranty again, I'm going to shut this freaking video down. For your extended car warranty, or they say $3,000, they're actually making half of that money in their pocket. So that's why they push it. They don't really care about you. They don't care about your well-being or trying to save you money. They want half of that $2,500, $2,000, or $3,000 sucker punch they're going to hit you with. Well, that says it all right there, right? All right, so why do I say no? Because of that. Not only that, but I tend to buy cars that have rated pretty high on reliability. I learned that game a long time ago. What do I buy? Toyota. What do I buy? Honda. What do I buy? Pathfinders from Nissan, which I had 2 of those. I just bought another Toyota Prius. So I got a Toyota Tundra and a Toyota Prius. And before that, several Pathfinders from Nissan. And never really had trouble with any of those bad boys. So I've been blessed. Or is it that I paid attention to the consumer reports, history reports, before I made a move and learned my lesson? Many of you guys out there fall for the flashy this and flashy that, and don't even think about the outcome of what you're buying. But that's a different story. All right. So now that we discussed that, let's talk about used cars. should I buy one on a used car? Well, again, the same freaking concept applies. If it's a used car and you're buying an old Jeep, guess what? You're gonna get screwed. Now, in that situation, I may say maybe, but I'm gonna give you some additional factors. If you're gonna buy an old Mercedes, an old Jaguar, they say you need 2 Jaguars, one for your house and one to have at the shop, because they break down so often. If you're gonna have a Porsche, if you're gonna have anything out there that's super fancy and you got the extra money, then maybe you should look at the fine print. But this takes me to another problem with these extended warranties. When you look at the policy, they're written for lawyers and for mechanics. So you can't even understand what's up. But guess what? Usually when you go and try to get something repaired and the mechanic calls, they always come back with, oh, it's not covered, sorry. So then you're like, well, what the heck did I buy this crap for? So items to consider if you're ever going to buy a car warranty and you're buying from a reputable dealership, and that's a loose word there, reputable, meaning a dealership that has been around forever, then buy the one that they're selling, not one from the internet, because if they sell you something, sorry about that, somebody called me right in the middle of the freaking video, and this freaking iPhone immediately stops the video. So let's go back. If you're going to buy one, make sure you buy it from the dealership that has been around forever. Example, a Mercedes-Benz dealership or a Ford dealership that's been there for 20, 30, 40 years. Because if they sell you something, they're not going to go back and tell you, oh, sorry, this is no longer valid, or this is no good, or this and that. They will stick by it. You would think in theory, but you never know. So if you buy a used car and you didn't check your Consumer Reports reliability report, and then you're planning on keeping it a while, then you may consider that. But the problem is that they may sell you a third-party warranty that may even be really crappy, or in a year they may be out of business. So this is all a big gamble that you're willing to take. What I recommend is that you take your 2 or 3 grand and set them aside and put it on a stock market fund, and then if there's a repair, you pull from there. And maybe you made a little investment that made you some money there, or paid you some good dividends. What else can we talk about? Old cars like this, and I've bought plenty. When you come out of college and all that stuff and you're broke, if you get the top quality brands, I still never had trouble. I always hear about the lemon law and people having issues with cars that don't rate too good on the Consumer Reports advice. So why not sign up for 1 month when you're looking to buy a new car and look at that freaking list, and then you can say, oh my gosh, if I buy this, I'm gonna be screwed. And I would love to throw every freaking brand of car that is a piece of garbage at you right now, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna chill. And I'm just gonna give you the broad brush approach. Okay, did I cover everything here? Let's see. Yep, I think I did. So anyway, to summarize the whole freaking thing. Number 1, I have never bought one and never will. And what's the worst that can happen? You have a repair, you use your credit card or your emergency fund. If your car starts giving you trouble, then maybe it's time to get rid of it. Oh, and that's a good point right here. Most people trade their cars in within 5 years. So you get your first 4 years covered by your manufacturer's warranty. Then you decide to pay $3,000 or $2,500 for the extended warranty up to 100,000 miles. But guess what? A year later, you decide to trade in for the new flashy. And now you wasted that freaking money because it went in the trade-in and it's over. So keep that in mind too. It's like houses. Almost everybody resells every 5 years. And cars, boy, do we love cars, right? We keep changing often. So that makes it another reason not to do it. Listen, I saw a movie that said if it rides, if it flies, if it floats, you don't buy it, you lease it. But the problem is that some people like me, we drive a lot of freaking miles. So it's not worth it to lease. But if you're talking about a second car for somebody who doesn't drive too much, then leasing might be it. Because after 3 years or 4 years or 2 years, you turn it back in and you never have to deal with repairs because they're always under warranty. You don't have to spend the money on that. But you know, they catch you on the leases too. They'll start looking at little scratches and say, oh, that's not wear and tear. That little scratch is a little too big, baby. You owe me $500. So everything's a freaking scam. So just buy it. Forget about the warranty and move forward. And if a car starts giving you trouble, just move out on the double and trade it in. Come on, we trade these things like they're freaking... I don't know what to say. Anyway, so I hope you learn a valuable lesson from this. Tricks are for kids. Actually, I was thinking of that rap song from the 80s. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here, but look at this. Again, I'll show you. This is why those guys keep pushing. They don't care. They just want the extra money. So say no. Say no times 2. And on the third time they push it, say, hey, Skippy, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? To quote another movie there. And when the guy says, wow, what's wrong? Say, I've already told you no 3 times. If I have to tell you no again, I am walking out of here and the deal is over. Now test me. Test me. Tell him. Tell her. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him. Oof. I hate dealing with the freaking new car dealerships, man. Oof. Anyway. Alright, guys. It's getting hot over here. I hope you loved my little new change. Sticking my head inside of the engine of a truck. Just to prove my point. I hope you learned a lot. Save your money and keep moving forward. Hey, you know what to do, right? Subscribe, hit the freaking bell, give me a thumbs up, do the whole thing. I'm here for you. I'm trying to save you money. Keep looking at all my videos. You see how much I do for you guys. Treat me right and give me one of these. Until my next video, I'm out.